Hello everyone. Today I want to continue talking about my experiment. You can see when I start invest in this, it was the price 82. I bought like 400 share. The cryptocurrency called Solana, I bought 400 share and it cost $32,800. And now the price is $74. But because when it went up, I sold some, and when it come back down, I bought some. So now I make about three share more, but because the price lower, I still losing that much money. However, at the end of August, it might be around 76, and then at the end of September might be 82, and then at the end of year maybe go to 95. So yeah, the price will be volatile, but at the end of the year maybe coming back. And if it come back to 95, I will get like 38,300. So I will make about 6,000. Let's say 6,000 divided by 32. Yeah, 18%. 18% is not bad as long as I got make 6,000. So 18%, a year out, it's not bad at all. I think it's pretty good actually. So that is that is my plan. If it go to 95, I make that 18% is still good. And also another experiment, let's see. I want to know like how long. So I'm gonna leave some share in there, and I'm not gonna sell it until it go back to 240. So yeah, because I think this time it might take 3 years to go back to 240. So, but that in my experiment, sometime it take 3 years, sometime it take 1 year. So this time it might be take 3 years to according to my guess. So it's gonna take a while, but yeah, but it's whenever it an experiment. So, but the Kashi production say at the end of the year, it like 36% that it go higher than 110. So 95, like, it may be 64%, 95. So I think we pretty much in good spot over here. And the closer to it, and then we know more when it get closer. All right, and let's see. What is the stock market today? We see PKW today came down a little bit and came up back, from 150. PKW really good company. I like that because the company doesn't have 160 company, and they don't leave free cash flow around in the company. So when they have free cash flow, they buy it. They buy the stock buyback, so the stock go up in value. So they pretty good. And this one S&P 500 today, it down about 12 points. It went up this morning and now it come back down. So it about flat line. It's only 12 points, not that much compared to 7,000. Dow Jones Industrial went up 263 points, up about 0.5%. Nasdaq Composite 100 down 0.83%. Like all of them actually went up in the morning and then they come back down. And we see gold, it's really good today, doing really well today. For gold, it went back up to 4,300. You see, it went back up from about 4,192 to 4,323, and now 4,300. In 5 day, it went up a lot, about 4,000, about 2,000, 2,000, about $250. Look at oil price come down to 75%, $25 from 85 5 days ago. And it might be longer. It was 95 too. And now it come back down. So it's coming down a lot. And SpaceX Elon Musk, I think they had come up to yesterday when they're about to report like earning report. It went up, and as soon as it showed the earning report, it coming back down. So 108, but this is really good company. I'm definitely buy some when it come down under $100. We'll buy some, and then in January, February, I will buy more because a lot of people that holding the SpaceX stock couldn't sell it, so that's why they couldn't sell it. So when they sell it, the price will come down some more, and I would put some more position. I look at the new today market picture for today. Here the deeper market picture today. We see Dow Jones record but rally narrowing. We see Dow Jones close at 54,349, up about 0.49%, while Nasdaq fell 0.83%, and S&P 500 slipped 0.17%. Investors are moving some money out of expensive AI tech names into healthcare industries and more stable companies that healthier than a market driven by only few tech stocks. But it also means the AI trade is becoming less forgiving. Iran-Oman diplomacy is affecting oil, inflation, and stock. Markets are hopeful that a deal could reduce tension around the Strait of Hormuz, a vital, a vital global oil shipping route. Strait of Hormuz is shipping normalized oil prices and inflation pressure could decline. That would be good for consumers, airlines, retails, and interest rate sensitive stocks. This risk is that negotiation fail, send oil back higher quickly. AI stock now need more than a bit, just beat the forecast revenue. SpaceX fell 13.6% even after revenue roughly double. Even though the revenue double, the stock still fell. AMD fell 7% despite topping revenue forecasts. Investors are asking whether enormous AI infrastructure spending will produce enough future profit. This is a warning sign. Expectations are so high that good earnings can still lead to stock decline. A long-term AI spending boom remains powerful. The major technology companies are expected to spend more than $750 billion this year on AI infrastructure, potential exceeding $1 trillion next year. The benefits semiconductor companies, power supplies, data center builders, networking firms, and construction equipment makers. But it creates valuation risk in revenue growth disappointment. Healthcare is becoming a major place for investor money. Strong earnings from Eli Lilly and Amgen pushed the sector higher. Healthcare can offer earnings growth without relying as heavily on the AI story, especially through weight loss drug, oncology, medical device, and insurance. The rotation is positive for a more balanced stock market. Gold moved above 4,200. Now it's like 4,300 now. So investors are still worried. Gold rose sharply as investors hedge against geopolitical uncertainty, central bank policy risk, and inflation. In simply terms, stocks are optimism, but gold buyers are not full convinced the risks are gone. The labor market is cooling. Private payroll growth low in July due reduced pressure on Federal Reserve to raise rates again. But if job weaken too much, it can also mean slower consumer spending, slower economic growth. Friday's official job report will be a major market mover. Friday official job report. I think like today is a job report for private sector. I think Friday might be government job. So markets still see meaningful chance for another Fed hike. The implied of a September rate increase fell to about 55 to 57%, but it is not gone. A strong jobs report or high inflation reading could push yield higher and hurt growth stock, housing, and smaller companies. Europe, Japan are also participating in the rally. Europe stoked 600. It's just like S&P 500. Europe has 600 company, reach a record high, and Japan Nike rose strongly. International strength have confirmed that this is not only the U.S. tech-driven rally. However, Europe remains sensitive to energy price and global trade. Corporate earnings are still the backbone of the bull market. Recent report has been unusually strong. About 85% of report S&P 500 companies have beaten Wall Street expectation. As long as earnings remain strong, stocks have support, but valuation makes future reports more important than usual. My reading, the market is bullish, but no longer an easy buy every AI stock. Environment, the best current setup is strong earning plus falling oils plus lower rate pressure. The bigger risks are failed Middle East diplomacy, higher inflation, and AI spending that does not turn into profit fast enough. All right, thank you everyone for watching. And my experiment, and I hope to close down my experiment is at the end of this year will be 95. We see Kasi prediction say, more than 100, only 36% chance. So like that's why I predicted 95. And if 95, I still make some money, like about 6,000, which is 80%. And 80% actually is not bad at all. So, if at 80%, I'm still happy with it. And it's whatever. But I hope to make some money at the end of the year. And we'll see. And also, maybe in 2 more years. Let's see, this one is November. This one is also November, January. So it would go to like, December, January. I still consider 1 year, but we'll see. It will go back up. And then I will save some money for that. To ready if it go to, I'm gonna save some Solana to see if it go up to 240. I can sell some. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.